Hi everyone and welcome. Hugs to you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today on this beautiful day, December 22nd, 2019. I'm here in our home in Orlando, Florida. It'll take a moment to go back to 1977, the year that we moved from Colombia, South America to the United States of America. It was quite a change, especially having had lost our mother and leaving our baby sister in South America because she was too small and none of us were old enough to help my dad take care of her, so she stayed with my aunt who became her mother and was beautiful to her. And so the transition here was difficult, not knowing the language. We were afraid, scared. I remember going to school and I wanted to know so bad how to speak English to communicate with people, but I couldn't do it. I didn't understand it. I used to dream, and in my dreams I would be speaking English. I wake up, did not know anything. Going to school during those couple months that we started were very hard. I remember having lunch by myself. I remember sitting by myself. It was hard. But from those moments, we learned. And one thing that I always learned from my dad was that you always have courage no matter what. I remember my sister and I going to school dances, and no one would ask us to dance, but we found the courage to get out in the dance floor and dance by ourselves. People would look at us like we came from another planet, but we didn't care. We did it our way, afraid, yes, and scared. And so this moment brings me now to our first Christmas here in the United States. It's a moment of blessings that we have received. We sometimes don't realize that from every circumstance, from every experience, there's opportunities. And gratitude is my conviction, more so than ever today. And I remember back in 1977 in the small town of Hanover, Pennsylvania. We didn't have much, but what we had was each other. My dad, my two sisters, and my two brothers. We bonded so much. We were afraid, we were scared, but we had each other. Those are moments that you take with you the rest of your life. I remember having this small little Christmas tree. I don't remember where we found the little tree. We had no gifts. And this particular evening, it was around 6:30 in the evening. I remember we heard a knock on the door. Now, you have to realize we lived on a second floor apartment. So to go down to open that door, we had to run downstairs. We all ran downstairs. Nobody ever came to visit us. So when we opened the door, we all stood there amazed. Our face just dropped. Our mouths were open. And we were screaming, happy. There was this beautiful lady with this beautiful Christmas tree and all these gifts. Somehow, the school in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and the church, St. Vincent Church, got together. And through Cecilia Alandete and Dr. Alandete, they're originally from Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia, and lived in Hanover. They found out about us and they came over to rescue us. And they brought all these gifts. They knew that we needed food and some clothing. Then to me, that Christmas stays with me for the rest of my life. And I'm sure for everyone in my family. And we're all grateful. And obviously, we all have a story to tell. It's finding the courage to tell a story. This is my story. And I share with you to let you know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens in life. The gift of life is here. The gift of being alive. The gift, all those gifts are here. And so today it brings me to, I've always been grateful. And I know that my call is to serve others, to share with others. And I try to do that as much as I can. I attach myself to nothing. And life itself just brings it in. And that's the gift of life. And those people that day in Hanover, Pennsylvania, the people that gather to share, to support us, we're all serving and giving out of love and compassion from their hearts. And it's today that I take this moment to say thank you. And I say thank you to everyone around the world, for all those people that are in need, and all those people that are giving from their hearts and from their love and compassion. We don't take anything with us when we leave this world. What we take is these memories that will go eternally with us. So thank you. Thank you for listening to my story. Blessings and Merry Christmas to everyone. Blessings. Take good care of yourself. Hugs. Thank you. Bye-bye.